Hey everybody, it's Greg from ParkJourney.com here. Hope you're all doing all right. As you can see, we are here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Right behind me is the almost completed building and facade and maintenance bay and loading and unloading and queue for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, scheduled to open in early 2026. Most of the track work on this upper part of the attraction is done. We'll show you here in just a minute. But most of the scrims have come down on the front side of the station, which we'll go through on this update. And then you can see a little bit back there on the back side of the station. There's also Halloween Horror Nights prep going on here at the park already, even though it is April 5th, I think it is. So yeah, we'll look at a little bit of that. I don't think I'm going to do the studio tour today, just in the interest of time, but there is a tent going back up on the H lot, which is outside of the Curious George parking structure where we've had last year was Insidious and Ghostbusters. So there's some of that going on as well. And then there's a house getting our tent being built on the back lot as well. So we'll hopefully be able to get a couple of pictures and video of that. So let me get right into it. Before I do, make sure you click below to subscribe to our channel. All right, so here is the building for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. We've got our maintenance bays there. You can see already some of the maintenance stuff already in there. The building was built around. It looks like maybe some garage doors there as well to pull down to work on trains, storage, things like that. We've got some windows kind of appearing here, and then a little bit more scrim. Was just added not too long ago. They're probably starting to work on some thematic elements. And then we see some new metal kind of going out here as well, some stairs and catwalks and all that fun stuff as well. And then here we've got the turnaround back into the station. And then as we wander over here, we see lots and lots of yummy, twisty track. So there is our, this was installed last time we were here, or just a couple days before our last update. This is the stall. We've got a little twisty corkscrew thingy and some helixes and lots of twisties and turnies and all kinds of stuff. And then as we look down here, we'll see as the coaster kind of traverses from the upper lot to the lower lot and back, lots of awesome looking track and fun that we are all going to be having in like 8 months, something like that. But we'll see, we'll see. And then here we've got a little bit of more track that needs to get installed here, kind of moving down. You can see kind of, if you look at the support there where the connector is, there's going to be a little twisty thing right there. You can pretty much see it. And then as we move down to the lower lot on the hill, once we get down to Starway, you'll see a little bit more here. I really need to get me one of those pop sockets or something, because I'm really always worried about dropping my phone. I don't know if I'd be the first. But anyway, we've got some straight track here. That looks like to be the only straight track that I can see going on right here, which is crazy. Lots of twisties and turnies. And then we'll kind of move down here. We've got more track all around, and then all the way up and around to the queue and the station. All right, so over here, we see nothing for Halloween Horror Nights yet on the French courtyard, but it will be happening soon, I'm sure. Moving over to the right, we can see that Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Looks like the outside of the building is mostly complete, at least on this side, as far as other than like theming and probably some signage and stuff like that. But yeah, it's very different than a couple weeks ago. You can see that stall right there, which is going to give some great views here. So here is the final turn back into the station. We've got all of our maintenance bays, everything like that as well. Then we'll head over to the other side in a minute, but I wanted to come this way first. We'll head over to the cliffside and take a look on that side of the construction. The big crane is still here, Probably not too much longer, to be honest. Crane will probably be moved or taken down. Most of the track work on this side is pretty much done. So as I mentioned, there is tent going up behind Transformers for Halloween Horror Nights already, which is pretty awesome. Nothing from Mummy yet. They're still doing a work behind on the hill. Starting to dig some holes for whatever it is they're doing back here. This is not related to Fast and Furious. This is a completely different project. There's lots of rumors about what this actually is, but as of this time, we're talking to reviews. And until we do, we'll speculate what it is. But something is definitely, they're definitely making some room back here for something. Here's a closer look at the Hill project. Again, not sure what they're doing, but you can see they are drilling, some holes. Got some pretty big equipment up here if it's just for reinforcing the hill. Looks like they might be kind of trimming out this entire area. Looks like they've kind of stopped right there. It could just be something as simple as a path down the hill that doesn't use the starways, so they can stop using the shuttles to get you from the upper and lower lot. If you are in need of the shuttle, it could just be a path down the hill. It could be something as simple as that. But we'll find out. Again, we're not 100% sure. There's rumors, but we're not going to speculate on that.
And face forward at all times.
All right, so let's head back up the Starway and look at the track here. You may have heard too, as I was getting off, there's a new announcement to announce that the end of the Starway is coming up. So apparently people need to be told to pay attention on an escalator. So I'm sure it's a legal thing, a new announcement there. But yeah. But anyway, here is a look at the lower lot portion, or the mid lot portion of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. We've got our corkscrew, we've got our stall, which looks absolutely fantastic from this angle. And then as we kind of go around here, try not to get my phone hit by the pylons there. You see all the way down the hill. And then as we head back up to the top, it's definitely going to be interesting when we do our standard end of construction update from the beginning to the end. The changes of how quickly this happened is pretty epic. So if you don't know, we've actually, for Wizarding World, for Super Nintendo World, we basically have, once a project opens here at the park, we do a update kind of recapping all of the construction for everything. So we'll do that again with Fast and Furious as well. So looking forward to starting to put that together. We'll start putting that together over the next couple of months. We'll start doing it before construction even ends, so we can get it out. Usually right around media night, actually. But you can see here, again, some... There looks to be a launch track there, and then kind of some airtime brake run, I'm assuming, and maybe a launch track there as well. As we kind of move around, and you can kind of see the path that it's going to take there. It's like quite a little jump of air right there as it heads up into that. You can see that angle. It kind of, I don't know if it's going, I don't know the direction of travel order. I'm going to be 100% honest. So I don't know if it's going to go down that hill or up that hill, but either way, definitely going to be a nice little pop of something as we sightseeing testing, we'll know a little bit. Oh, it's a nice. The first time I've seen that, they bring up a food truck for the guys here working on the Fast and Furious. So that's kind of nice that they kind of do that. Bring up a little food truck for them on a Friday. Maybe it's every day, but kind of nice to see.
All right, so out here in CityWalk, there is a huge transformation going on. In CityWalk, lots of classic or older shops closing, lots of signs about future stores opening and future restaurants opening. As you can see, there is also the Epic Universe Preview Center. This sign for the Tucson looked rather new to me, actually. I don't remember seeing it before. It could have been there for a while. I can't remember the last time I'd actually been back here. But yeah, escape rooms, escapology seems to be moving along. It was pretty stagnant there for a bit, but it seems to be moving along pretty much now. Lots of work going on. Signs are up. That permanent sign wasn't there last time I was back there. Still no date on when this is opening, but definitely looking forward to checking it out. Love a good escape room. Actually did one the other day for a team building thing for work, so that was pretty fun, and we won, yay. The Raider store finally. Raiders have not been in Los Angeles since I think 1994, without Googling it. So we have, two quote-unquote Los Angeles football teams now. So it was kind of weird that the Raiders had a store at CityWalk, even with our two Los Angeles quote-unquote football teams, Raiders are probably still the most popular team in Southern California. And I think 49ers are probably the second most popular, to be honest with you. iFly is gone. From what I've been hearing, it's a new security area, and then new security area that is popping up behind the Dodgers store as well. They seem to be putting up some lines out here in front of Starbucks. I don't know what exactly was going on, but there was some kind of switchbacks. NBA store is coming soon because it worked so well in Orlando. Not my thing. I'm not an NBA fan anymore. Game has gotten pretty boring for me, to be honest. It's all 3-pointers now. Pizza Place is coming. Looking forward to having this, even though Vivo has a fantastic pizza if you haven't tried it. But yeah, so Slice is coming, and then a few more shops here on CityWalk weren't open. It was about 10:30 when I walked through here. A lot of stuff wasn't open yet. Cookie Place coming, which is great, and from what we've been hearing, they will be open late for those late night Halloween Horror Nights. You got the munchies as you're leaving Halloween Horror Nights. Perfect place to get some cookies for the drive home, coffee. I hope that this hopefully encourages more shops to open later during Halloween Horror Nights. That would be nice. As well as if you have a gold or platinum pass now, you can also get parking after 6. With your pass, you don't have to pay after 6, which is great. Only exceptions are FanFest nights and Halloween Horror Nights. But I think just Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you're going to Horror Nights on a Wednesday or Thursday, I think you can still use your pass, which will be amazing. Hello Kitty store is probably not as, or the food place, not as, getting those lines that we were getting. But again, it was still 10:30 in the morning. So the Line Friend Square, again, I don't know what this is, but it's opening soon. And Billabong is closed. Popcornopolis is closed. So not sure if this is going to be just one shop or if it's going to be two different things coming. But lots of stuff coming for CityWalk. So there's going to be lots of new stuff to check out soon.
All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up our update from Universal Studios Hollywood. Hope you enjoyed that. I have a couple more stops to make while I'm out and about today, so not too long of a visit, just a quick visit. Got some butterbeer fudge. My wife said there was butterbeer chocolate, but I couldn't seem to find it anywhere. But we're going to come back soon for like an actual day at Universal and try all the butterbeer stuff. Since it's going to through like what day, and we'll be here for FanFest and all that stuff too. So we figured we'll just try it all out then. But I wanted to get her a little treat. But anyway, lots going on at the park. From what I've been seeing on social media, from those who are more in the know of me, it's kind of sounding like Fast and Furious track completion may occur within tonight. They actually added a couple of big pieces overnight. So by this weekend, maybe done. Track completion might be done, which is crazy to think about. So I'm going to get this update up as quickly as possible, obviously, because by tomorrow it'll be obsolete. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back at the park soon. Take care. Oh, by the way, if you're leaving the park and the park's, people are coming in, don't go through where the metal detectors are. Come around this way because you don't have any traffic of trying to fight people coming in and out of the park. So yeah, pro tip. All right, everybody, take care.